Hey guys, it's Joey. Just wanted to let you know I got a nice little new toy here. It's a Lamy Safari fountain pen, made in Germany, made out of the same material as Legos. It's this nice charcoal color. I had said that when I get a Lamy I would do a video to compare that old Schaefer pen that I had before. And so here we go. Comes with a Lamy cartridge, and I don't know if you can see that, but it's a fine point. It also comes in extra fine, medium, and broad. I've already actually tried the pen itself, but I'm going to go ahead and give you a little writing sample here. Alright, that's uppercase. Now I will admit that I'm still getting used to the way a fountain pen writes, so my handwriting might look a little bit different than, say, with a standard ballpoint or roller ball pen or whatever. So that's my uppercase, and here's my lowercase. The tip does scratch just a teeny tiny bit, but otherwise it lays down a very, very pretty blue ink that I think would be a fine addition to my train counter here. And it kind of skips a little bit once in a while, but I think that's because it's a new cartridge and it's just got to warm up. But it's got a really, really nice flow to it. Very upscale, much nicer than my other Schaefer pen that I bought. But it really does have a nice flow to it, and I love that blue color. It's just absolutely amazing, and I just really like it. So let's see. And I would like to give a big shout out and thanks to my buddy Alex Gerasa. I don't know if you're familiar, I don't know if you look at my YouTube videos regularly, but I just wanted to thank you again for this pen, man. It's really nice. And I can actually tell that the ink flow is starting to warm up a little bit more now that I've been using it. It just needs to warm up some. A quick brown fox jumps. Oh, there's a little bit of wet on that paper there, so jumps over the lazy dog. Yeah, like it a lot, and it's got a real nice ink flow to it. And again, I don't know if you can see it right there, but there's an F on the tip there. These Lamy pens also come with a silver tip too, so this is a little more unusual. I'm not sure if this is one of the what am I trying to say? I don't know if this is one of the special edition Lamys, because there for a while they were coming out with special edition Lamys, but either way, it is a very nice upscale pen to use. Not too expensive either to speak of. They go in about the $30 or $40 price range. I have seen many fountain pens that actually are hundreds of dollars more expensive than this one. I have to admit that I'm actually more used to writing with a medium point than a fine, but I'm not knocking this pen. I mean, it's very nice. And one other thing, I actually did some research about this too. I don't know if you knew this, but actually what's cool about Lamy fountain pens is they have interchangeable nibs. So if you wanted to go from a fine point to a medium point, all you gotta do is slide the nib off. I'll see if I can do it. All you gotta do is just slide the nib off. I don't know how to do it, but anyway, you slide the nib off and you put the other point in there. I am very impressed with the ink flow of this fine point. Got a real nice feel to it, and I like it. It's actually the grip is very comfortable, even though I don't hold my pen like this like most people. I hold it like that, so I hold it more like a left-handed person would. But I have to admit that it really works for me. Do Merry Christmas in cursive here. My cursive really isn't as good because I don't use it on a regular basis, but anyway. But I'm very impressed with the ink flow, and overall just the pen itself. It's a really affordable pen, but yet it's a very nice pen. I mean, just look at how that blue ink just stands out on the page. And I mean, the ink does dry a little bit slower than usual. Here, let me do an ink test here and see how long it takes to dry. Just a little smear there. I'd say the ink dries in about 6 to 8 seconds, give or take. But anyway, let's sign my name there. Yep. But it's very nice, and it doesn't feel cheap. You know, some pens that you buy, they're like some of the fountain pens you buy under like $100. They got a real cheap feel to them. This pen does not. It's made out of ABS plastic, which is the same, which I mentioned before, is the same material that was made to which is the same material that Legos were made out of. And I think I should also note that while we're on the subject of Lamys, they also make roller ball and ballpoint pens, and even mechanical pencils too. I don't know if you knew that, but I do. So anyway, but and also they make two other versions